following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So, while they're doing that, I'll measure the rooms square by square and see what doesn't line up.
That is the old way of doing it.
Yeah.
If you want to do that way, roll a trigonometry.
I've got my Omni tool that can go, right?
Okay.
So is there any...
Nope.
No voids?
Hang on a minute.
No.
Hang on a minute.
Nothing that could hold anything that's
One.
more than a couple of feet.
Yep.
You roll a d6 for search for secrets. That's a very heavy die. I should not be throwing that through an acrylic tower.
So now I'll search the base for secrets.
Yeah, okay.
6!
Oh my god!
What a waste.
Hey, it's still worth a try. Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Justice Guard! Oh man, I'm all out of gum. You can share some of mine. Hold on, kids. The 60 seconds, man! Did you know sharing is the foundation of communism? And communism is the opposite of democracy. The foundation of this great nation. You don't want to be un-American, do you? No? Then say no to communism. Thanks, 60 seconds, man. Now we know. Justice Guard! Oh wait, I have my phone here. I could have just played that. Fuck! I'm gonna do it later.
Have we at least found bunks and areas where they were sleeping and like...
Oh, footlockers and porn, yeah.
Yeah, and whatever was providing the atmosphere in here because it's not breathable out there.
Frank.
The remains of that are in the room that the singularity weapon was in.
Oh.
But you can't really tell that because of the condition that it's in.
So the O2 levels through the base are actually gradually dropping, and we filled a room full of gas.
That just pushes the air back into the tanks, right?
Pushes it back into their lungs. They're fine. Oh shit! Actually, our Omni tools would totally warn us about that, right? Like if the breathable atmosphere around us is like dropping to dangerous levels, it would be like
if you've got that turned on, if you're actively looking at that, yeah. Because you're in sealed suits, so that's not an issue.
Look, this might earn me some renegade points, but I don't give a fuck if they live or die.
We need the boss.
Collect your prisoners. Oh.
man, I destroy the contents of one room.
It's the one
It's this
room.
whole fucking place in one room.
At least there was no
It's the most
evac.
important room in the building.
Yeah, that's why I cut a hole in it. And I wasn't going to shoot a black storm down there.
Nope.
I was going to drop a flashbang in.
I'm still
But you did. I
did.
dropped Batman on them.
You still did that. Yeah. Well, you didn't do the Batman on them, but
I mean, I wasn't going to jump down after a fucking singularity, was I? Who does that? No one. Well,
Brian
I
would
suppose
have done
singularity man. Universe man, Mike, because he's awesome.
He's only beaten by triangular.
Okay, so are you noticing that?
Now...
The thing is, Rosa is so the environmental, that she probably would be getting an alert for just like, you can't breathe here.
it's not quite that bad yet because it's such a large facility and there's a lot of air that just hasn't been, that's still there. But you would notice it's dropping. It's not going to be to lethal levels
We
dangerous
have a whole ship
levels
with
to
a
a couple
working
hours.
environment thing. This isn't
Yeah.
a problem. But we just have to notice it.
But Rosa's obviously has noticed it now.
My CO2's going up. Has
Let
anyone...
me check your environmental regulator.
No, external.
What?
The CO2's gathering in the base. Does anyone...
Where's the scrubber?
Zardoz. Where's the environmental facility in this base? Have you found it in your searches?
Nothing yet. I mean, there are a lot of.
I wish to roll an intelligence check.
leading.
Oh, well, I've gone through every room.
I wish to roll a second intelligence check because I want to bank this.
I've got,
Net 20.
No, it's a 19.
yeah, I've gone through every room with my search of secrets. I've not come across it at all.
No.
Seems like the kind of thing we'd have noticed isn't here.
Have you been on the outside of the building?
Yeah, we have.
No, I mean when Tiala was doing
She did
it.
go on the roof.
Rover specifically looked on the outside of the building and you didn't mention an environmental processor.
No, there isn't an environmental processor out there. However, there are vents.
For us to bleed air.
Yeah.
Well, the CO2's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, there's vents and other like apparatus that would indicate that this is where it would normally be.
Oh, man, we could have intruded through
And
the
if you
vents.
follow that on the other side,
It's-
there is slag and mess.
I've been through the whole place, so there's only one room that system can be in, or would have been in. Can anyone give me one guess?
Oh, I know.
100 points in no game.
It's in the comms room we blew up. Yeah, let's put him in the ship.
Roger that.
So we deal with the new guys and then we put them all in the ship.
We have got how long
No,
now?
no.
Hours.
Another couple hours.
Yeah, no, we're putting the ship now.
Yeah.
Fuck this. They have Crate McBase. Surely they have hand trolleys. I'm gonna get a fucking trolley
Tell-
and we'll stack these guys up.
TL, you see that heap of bad guys there? Can you solve my problem?
Well, that works for you, sure.
Thank you, TL.
As I say, memory
But
check.
before we do that, thunk.
Yeah, Rosa can make a memory check. Actually, anybody who's
19 on the die again.
Well,
See, I go back to this and it's fine.
this is for memory check.
Yeah.
You recall seeing some trolleys on the freighter itself that you
Freighter's
the
got-
freighter pods.
Freighter's got
You
hand
were
cards. Yeah, I'm going to help him with it so it'll
No.
take faster. It'll take
It'll take-
faster.
It'll take.
We'll get it
it'll
done
take
faster.
Look. I'm going to need my bum implants at some point. Tiala will be there to make sure they take faster. With the salamander oil and the rubbing.
There was something I want to do that I forgot about before.
Was it bum implants?
No, I want to check, now that we have access to the computers and whatnot, I want to check for
Only reason
cameras, internal and external.
Get the
Oh, okay. Yes.
External ones?
There was only one on the front entrance.
Mandible man. Do we?
I want to quickly...
Sorry,
is
that's as far as the
zombies.
outside goes, and then there was just one on the upper level, one on the lower level on the
I
inside.
can't tell you about because you have to
And
experience it.
it'll just feed into that one main computer that you're using when you're looking at them.
I just want to quickly wind back to about the time that, like, just before we found the leader, he came out, and just see if I can spot anyone trying to leave on the cameras. If maybe he slipped by us and
I have
buggered
a
off
feeling that
towards
this
the
is
ship.
like a political guy.
Yeah, it's a political guy.
I just want to double check. He didn't just sneak out the door.
And
Around us.
quite frankly, we might have Ira already on his tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I will find him. He's basically a Deus Ex Machina.
So yeah, we'll put them all in one hold and
Gas.
mix the gas with oxygen.
No, that's the way we can bleed the cylinder
That's
into the
exactly
system,
right, into
so
the
it'll
system,
more
so-
regulate it.
Only worry about that one hold, but you keep the gas and that. These two can
Jesus, Brendan, you had one job.
Never mind.
set that up.
Yes, you can do all of those things without any real issue. You don't see anybody sneaking out.
Will do.
Cool. So we do all the things, and then time passes. We're
Yeah.
waiting for the guys.
Yes, you get a transmission that's actually you'll get a little ping on the computer. If you're near his computer, I should say, you'll get a ping on it, and then you'll get an actual communication that's like, We're just about to land now.
Good, good.
Should be touching down in about 2 to 3 minutes.
I'll see you upstairs.
I'll see you inside.
Of course. Look us out.
Where was down by the main door room, sitting there rolling a cylinder back and forth, going, "Do you reckon if we rolled it in the middle of the group, we could just shoot it and blow them up like the big fish?"
Attention, Sidewinders. We've got company in about 3 minutes. Now remember, we need them alive. Where possible. No disintegrations.
Are you telling me you don't have at least a couple of cylinders pointed right at that entrance and a couple of spanners there to just...
Yeah, I've got a couple of spanners right there.
I just want to roll a quick chemistry to know what would happen if you shot these gas canisters.
An explosion.
Yeah, video games have taught me canisters of gas
Yeah,
explode
this
all
is
the
what I
time as
wanna know.
opposed to not.
If they were
Doesn't
shot,
matter
would they
whether it's-
explode, or would they just let all the gas out
Yeah,
and move
same,
around
same
a
with
bunch?
bubbling barrels
Oh,
of toxic waste. They explode when you shoot them. Or kick them. Oops.
Ding.
I want to play Doom again.
Where did you...
Did they release one?
Doom 4 is okay.
19.
They're not doing a game.
19? There's 2 answers. If you just shoot it normally, it will start spraying gas out and propelling itself around. If you shoot it with incendiary rounds,
It will
it
explode.
will do that for a few seconds before exploding.
Oh, okay. The travel is still sort of a problem, because it won't...
Oh, yeah, it's kind of a problem, but also kind of a problem is the EMP grenade going off. So with that, it does some damage.
It doesn't matter.
It does 1d6
They've got their
damage.
helmets on. Putting gas out there won't do anything.
No, I was
I
just
believe
wondering
that
if
damage is actually just metal fragments.
I was just wondering if it would also ignite the gas.
Yep, he was wanting to put the gas in to gas them out, but there's no point in doing the gas. 'cause
Anyway,
there's
time passes.
The ship starts descending to
Coming
land
in.
beside your other one.
coming in now.
I mean, the other one. It didn't say it was yours. Who said it was yours?
I mean, it literally is. Interesting noise. Your face just farted there.
It starts descending.
I'll radio that through.
Cool. I'm coming. Yeah.
Anybody who's outside can see it coming down soon enough.
I'll just be
Go
posted up in the
silent.
kill box.
And then it lands.
Here we go.
And then it just sits there.
Well, it does
then, like-
take a few minutes to...
Yeah, and then about 3-4 minutes later, the ramp opens up and some guys start coming out.
Guys, was it?
A fully helmeted guys.
Uh-huh.
6 of them.
Atoms.
All Turians.
Racism.
Can I get from the roof to the ship without them noticing?
By flying over them?
The roof of the...
I'm on the roof on the complex,
Yeah.
and I wish to jump from the roof of the complex.
Oh, they might already be able to see you if you're up there.
No, I'm lying down. I'm hidden.
They might still be able to see you.
See, there's 2 mountains. Why are there 2 mountains on top of our... No, there's no way that they would notice you unless they were facing the other way for some reason. It's the only way is if they weren't...
So-
they're coming out of the ship and heading towards the base.
So once they actually get in the doorway, I can go for it.
Yeah, once all 6 of them are in,
I
you
should
can-
have been in the ship. You could come out of the hatch that we came out of onto the roof. We're idiots.
So yeah, so you're just waiting
Dog.
for them to go inside. They go inside.
Alright.
So once I go inside, I'm going to launch over to the ship to see if I can pick up anyone else in the ship.
Oh, okay. Make your roll.
And 6 is that. 23.
Yeah, you pick up one mind in the ship
Then I'm going to go into the ship
at the
and...
very front. Okay.
So they walked inside. That grenade is going off.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I'm going into
It'll
the
go
ship.
off at the second. I'm guessing in the second doorway, right? Because yeah. So I was actually gonna before you can get inside to the. Well, you can get
So,
just into.
so
the
they're going to
ship.
walk in.
Yeah.
The grenade's going to drop behind them, right? Or whatever. It's going to like go behind them, or it's going to take a round. And so these guys are going to be like with the crossfire thing, and I'm going to be sort of sitting on top of some crates, just being like,
Yeah.
"Hi."
I do want to slam the door, close the door on them so they don't have anywhere to leave.
Oh, you want
No.
to close?
Yeah, no, so they can't just book it back to the ship.
So you're
Sealed
just
it.
around the corner, is it? Okay, so you're in range of grenade going off then.
It'll temporarily disable your guns.
Fair
That's
enough.
all. Unless you have left a gun just out of range.
Or left it completely shut down. Cause
Yeah, you can completely shut it down. Then just go like, "Dwee!"
Yeah.
Which I'd probably tell you can do. That's why my counterfix is always off, just in case this happens to me, so I can be like, nah, this still works out.
Actually, okay, theoretically, if you'd set up a crate just to your left, so there's the door, there's Rosa who's just to the left of the door, if there's just a crate there, if you've got a weapon that's just over the end of it, it will block any... It doesn't
No.
block the...
No.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, sorry.
It's- yeah.
No, so I guess it was specifically shielded something.
We did have that case, but we gave it up.
Yeah.
It's really important to close the door on them, and I suppose I will Actually, we need to make the biggest fucking threat we possibly can. So it's
Actually,
probably
there's another way you could do it. All you need to do is attach an Ator disc to the door. And
Oh,
you
yes!
you can
And then right
activate
before
it.
the thing activates,
From
you
a
hit...
distance.
Yeah, but you have to do it before the grenade activates.
Yeah, that's what I just
Yeah.
said. But
Yeah.
before the grenade goes off, you hit the...
And you know how your booby trap worked, so you're the perfect guy to shut the door before they step on the exact thing that's
Oh
going to
yeah, because I
trigger
know
your
the
booby
exact
trap.
timing.
So anyway, did I mention that I have my minigun out?
No, you didn't actually mention that.
Yeah, that's
But
part
I
of
do
the
know you had like
intimidation check.
hours of planning, so I'm not questioning.
Yeah.
It's like also throwing you guys bones to like those things you could have done.
I'm also going to have the BFG out because if they decide to fight back, I'm gonna shoot it and try and keep them there so that they have no chance of escaping the minigun.
I would rather you didn't use it, but I
Yeah.
understand.
Also, if I don't have to fire it, that's threatening as fuck.
So the door opens up. I'm already winding it up because it takes time.
Well, the first thing they do is they immediately notice like almost all the crates are down that half of the thing, so they're like, the hell? Where is Salo during this, just so we know your
Well,
position?
She's on one side, he's on the
Yes.
other for like the crossfire thing, and I'm like
Yeah.
just in the middle, just being.
It'll just be like peering between two crates to perfectly time the door close.
I have no actual intention of shooting it. This is too intimidating. Because
Well, true, because he's also going to be in your...
Yeah.
She maybe is as well, but she's
Yeah.
got more space to dive, whereas you've only got a wall.
yeah, there's no way I'm firing this because
It will carve all yours.
it will carve everything to bit. I suppose I could fire it up, but then the building will come down.
But again, you could be further away by Ator disking the door, like I said.
I think that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Just I'll use an Ator disc to be further away.
So yeah, they're... what the hell is this?
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Stand up from behind cover.
Fail. One, so that's definitely a fail. Fail.
You are the P-bender.
Fail.
Oh, call it that.
Fail. And fail. So all of them fail that flashbang going off.
Oh, they're
All
dazed.
6. Yeah.
Get them.
Yeah, no, he's right. So, like, vault over the front of the crate towards them, and it's going.
Just in case.
It's probably going to be the grab, force down to your knees. Grab, force down to your knees. Just kind of like, you've surrendered.
Don't you have basically once I've grappled?
I
you,
do,
can-
but that's a case of I grab this guy and then I've grabbed him and we will.
No, because
No, but they're dazed. They can't resist.
So I'm going to say between you and Zalo,
That's
you
what
can
that
probably
means, right?
take down 3
Okay.
dazed guys each
On
and
the
have them
first
at your
round.
mercy.
Neat. Collapse. We've got 6 of them.
Or more.
Do you need help?
I don't know how far I've got. So.
Okay, so yeah, at this point, after that kicked off, you'd probably be because you just don't need to. You're halfway through the freighter. You
Yep.
can make a move silently. Roll if you're trying to sneak your way to there.
Move silently. Oh, there is. I don't have any points in it. How many dicks is balls? That's not allowed.
Nat 20.
Net 20.
There you go.
Nice.
After a 4!
I'm not even gonna try and roll against it. I'm just gonna be like, no, she low gains her way out.
Fuck.
That is the term for that.
Yeah, it's about right though.
So yeah, he hears a door open and turns around to, I assume your gun in his face. Thank you. Yep, I'll just let that happen. Stands up.
Oh, sorry. That's
And I'll keep on him and point.
He's charging again. Jesus. Is this
Battery.
time?
I think the battery will be
Moves
shot.
in the
Has he got a
direction-
mask?
It could be
Has he got a
dead.
helmet on?
No, he doesn't.
I'll call back. Once secured, need help.
On my way.
No helmet.
Okay, I'll just go help.
He looks at you sideways, almost to say, does me having a helmet give me some sort of advantage? She seems to need help because of this. That's how you interpret this look, this expression that's going across his face. Advantage me?
No,
Starts
because
to glow.
I don't. I will shoot you. I just don't want to kill you. The mask, your helmet would stop you from suffocating.
The glow dissipates.
Oh, now we know he's biotic.
Was biotic.
I prob- if your boss was smart enough to back down after looking at me, I don't think you'll got much of a chance.
Got it, Renicus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Ironicus is there.
Irenicus was the local boss, but
Yes,
he
but
also,
we also think these guys are fanatics.
yeah.
Oh, as soon as he goes, I'll just pull the trigger in, you know.
I mean, it's not likely that this band of Ezo pirates that are trying to infect everyone with awesome powers has suicide teeth. Who the fuck does that?
And he might just be confused.
Ordinary pirate robbers.
A simple scan from this guy will tell you
Yeah.
that they
This
don't
guy.
have suicide teeth
Guy.
if he wants to do it. But
Okay, so I guess after a period of time, I'll arrive there just like super casually, just like, hey, what's going on? Oh, hey, you got one. Cool.
big.
Yeah, she is.
Can you find his helmet so we can get him out of here? He's a biotic too. Just
Oh, hey. Unless he's a smart biotic because he didn't try anything.
oh, he almost did.
That could have been messy, and I don't really want to have to clean up all these controls. Helmet.
Locker back there.
Okay.
There you go.
Gun.
He doesn't have a gun on him.
Stupid. Let me guess. Thought the biotics are going to take care of everything, huh? You know, you can still talk inside a helmet.
I think he might have
Drop
hit.
my jaw.
Ooh, don't worry. We've got a general surgeon.
I'm not a general. I'm just a pilot.
No, I mean he generally operates on things.
Oh.
Right, let's go. I'll leave this with you.
Ah, hello, computer.
And he hasn't time to lock it up either.
Neat. Wow, that could have been better. 21.
Jump Street.
I mean, it's already open, so...
You even know what that is?
There was a dumb movie.
Oh, they did
Oh.
too.
Well, there was a thing that wasn't the dumb movie.
Yeah, there was a series with Richard Grieco for just a little while.
Oh.
He was going out with Yasmin Bleeth.
I don't know who any of those names are.
My
I'm actually...
God.
He's not missing anything.
No, I know that, but come on.
I know. I envy him a little bit.
There's no Space Cop, I don't know.
You've never seen Conan the Barbarian? It's
No,
not Space Cop.
Yeah, it's pretty
Or
good.
did you think it was Space Cop because it had a door? Right, we got the guys. Question the guys. I will be on the computer finding out who the big boss is. It's Lassiter's, right?
No, there's no references to any bosses in there.
Lament, sadness, unhappy.
So, now that we've got all of them,
Yes, I'm sure this is all of them.
this group. So, obviously, I'll pick my favourite biotic, and out of the ones that we got stunned, we want to know who the white guy who's in charge out of that group first for a start before I go grab the guy out of the ship.
Oh, the guy who was in charge of this group is that guy who first wandered in and was like, "What the hell?"
Cool. Neat. And then we were like, get him.
I'll check to see who else is biotic in that group.
There was just the pilot and one other one who was biotic.
So I'll flag that in the system.
God, if we had actually engaged in combat with these
fucking
fuckers, this would have been
no.
a massive pain in the ass.
So I'll
Let's never
we'll-
fight again.
We'll move all these guys back into the ship except for the guy we want to question. I'll question him first.
Okay.
But when Logang's ready.
Because these guys have been out and about, etc., I will. I am going to go through their Omni tools.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
You know, if they've been points of contact or doing something on the colonies they've been to.
It's all about points of contact.
I'm going to use this ship's comm to call Ator and just say you can come in.
Okay.
Just, I don't want to interrupt, I'm just saying I want to get that so that he will arrive sooner rather than later.
Yeah, of course. Come now, Trish. Let us go.
I'm not instructed to come. Hey, Brendan, it's usually a good idea to turn the bathroom light off when you're done.
Oh, my bad.
You know, I'm not made of power bill money.
Only ether!
Yeah, ether, live stream and such.
Omni tools you mostly find like the latest contacts and transactions and stuff at various stores on Palaven. Mostly just to get like food and drinks for themselves, or like one of them went to a strip club, a couple of them went to the same bar.
Yep. Okay, the one thing I will do though is go through and look at common contacts, like if they're all contacting the same person and the same person is not one of them.
So common contacts outside of the group, as far as you can tell.
Yeah. So
There's the docking port. There's a mechanic at the docking port.
flag
Yes.
him just in case he has something to do with this creepy engine.
Yeah, the modification.
There is a contact named Zimbalis, who is listed at the home address on Palaven that they came from.
Okay, yep. Zimbabwe, but
Zimbabwe.